Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing goals. So when I say goals, there are two types of goals that I'm referring to. That is short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goals are like small attainable goals that you set for the immediate future. I like having these goals because they help keep me motivated. When you have small attainable goals that you've set for yourself and you reach those goals, it feels like you're accomplishing something and it makes it more likely for you to keep moving forward. Now, long-term goals, on the other hand, are the opposite of short-term goals. They are bigger, less attainable goals, less attainable isn't the best word. They're still attainable, but they will take longer to reach. These goals are important because while they may not keep you motivated, they keep you focused and they're a reminder of why you're doing all this. Which is a great segue to my next point that I was going to talk about, which is finding your why. Basically, why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to change your lifestyle? Answer that question. For me, it's not necessarily about a number on a scale. While I do weigh myself every day and I do weekly weigh-ins, it may appear that the number is important to me, but that is not what's important to me. I just like sharing my progress with y'all. End game, what is important to me, the why of why I'm doing this, is because I want to be healthy and happy. Eating right, working out, making progress, those are things that make me happy. And working towards a healthy body is everything to me. All this to say, since we're talking about goals, I don't have a goal weight. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, if you don't have a goal weight, then how will you know when to stop losing and switch into maintenance mode? And the simple answer to that is, I'm just gonna keep going until it feels right. That may be in 50 pounds or it may be in 150 pounds, but basically I'm just gonna listen to my body, and once I get to where I'm feeling super healthy and happy and ready to maintain, then that's what I'll do. Now, for closure purposes, when I get to that point, I may set a small number goal to reach before I switch into maintenance mode, but we will get to that when we get there. Having a firm grasp on my why has helped me set goals for myself because I'm setting them realistically in line with what I want for myself. So what are my goals? I have short-term goals for March and I have long-term goals to achieve by the end of 2019. And I don't have a lot of those right now because I feel that I'll add on as the months go on. So for right now, there's only 3. But that may change. The ones for March, there's a little bit more, and because they are smaller, so I feel like I can stack more. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into this. For March, my goals are, I want to go to the gym 3 times a week. I have already been going to the gym sporadically, but I haven't really been keeping track of it. I don't have a set schedule. So I want to set a 3-day per week schedule that I stick to for the month of March. And I'm not saying that once March is over, I'm going to lose that schedule. I want to keep up with that schedule. And then once I feel ready and I feel good with reaching that goal and know that I can maintain that, I'm going to up the number of days. Okay, so this one also has to do with the gym. I really want to start going to the gym in the mornings. So for the month of March, I'm going to try to make myself go to the gym 1 morning before work. Only 1. And if I do more, that's awesome, but I don't want to set unrealistic expectations for myself, so I am sticking with 1 morning as my goal. And I already wake up super early because I make myself breakfast and I like to, sit around before I have to leave. So waking up early is not an issue for me. It's not something I'm going to have to contend with trying to achieve this goal. It's just motivating myself to do it. I'm just not motivated to go to the gym in the morning, and I want to change that. So another goal of mine is I want to make more green smoothies. I actually made my first green smoothie yesterday and it was amazing. Like, so good. I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. And I'm going to tell you really quickly what I put in it. So I put in like 2 cups of spinach and 2 tablespoons of almond butter, about 8 ounces of almond milk. I put in 3 frozen strawberries, and then I did a scoop of my Orgain organic protein powder. And it is vanilla flavored, which really overpowered all the taste of everything else. So I think that's why it tasted so good. But I think next time I'm either going to just do half of the protein powder or none at all and see if it still tastes good. If you have a recipe for a green smoothie that you like, please let me know in the comments so that I can expand and try something new. Just keep in mind that I am trying to do low carb, so yeah. So my last short-term goal of March is I want to start working on my portion sizes. I mean, I don't go crazy or anything, but I would really like to strictly monitor my portion size for this month. So I bought a food scale from the grocery store, and it's really nice. It was only 20 bucks, and it's sleek and black and thin, and it sits very nicely on the counter, and it just fits in very well with my kitchen. I'm a fan. I have been using it a little bit, but I'm definitely going to start using it more now that this is one of my short-term goals. The main thing I have issues with portioning out is meat dips and stuff like hummus, or if I have salsa, which is why I'm really excited about the food scale, because measuring out with a tablespoon or a cup is less accurate than measuring by weight. I'm going to talk about my long-term goals now. Now these are goals, as I said, that I am going to try to achieve by the end of 2019, so somewhere around December. First one, I want to regularly, why is that word so hard to say? I want to regularly go to the gym 5 days a week for at least an hour. I'm going to be working my way up to that with short-term goals throughout the months. As you see with my March short-term goal, going to the gym 3 times a week, my end goal for 2019 is 5 times a week for at least an hour. Right now I go between like 30 and 50 minutes, and I always feel bad about myself when I leave after like 30 minutes, even though realistically I know I shouldn't feel bad about myself because I went to the gym and I worked out and I sweat, and like that's awesome. It's better than doing nothing. But I'm just that type of person. I just always like expect more of myself. So yes, at least an hour, 5 days a week. End of 2019, that is where I want to be. My second goal, and I talked about this a little earlier, is by the end of 2019, I want to be only going to the gym in the mornings. I don't want to be a night gym person by that point. I just want to be going there at 5 a.m. and getting my workout out of the way before I eat breakfast, before I start my day. I just feel like it'll do wonders for my productivity and my mood, and I'll feel really good about myself knowing that I do something that most people don't really like to do. Finally, for my last long-term goal, at least so far, I'm going to phase out alcohol except for on special occasions like weddings or birthdays, aka my birthday. I already don't drink that much. I drink a couple times a month, if that. On a bad month, I'll drink 4 times a month, you know, once a week, but most of the time I only do a couple times a month, and I do mainly just drink wine. If I go out, I'll drink vodka sodas, but that's it. So I'm already not heavily drinking, and I'm not drinking like super high calorie, high sugar drinks, so it's not gonna be hard for me to phase this out completely. It'll just be tough in social situations where I'm used to drinking. I'm just gonna have to be diligent and self-disciplined and just not do it. And the reason I want to do this is because I just don't like the way alcohol makes me feel, especially the next day. It's just, I have nothing but regret and just disdain for myself. I always hate myself the next day, so I'm not doing that anymore. It doesn't line up with my goals and what I'm trying to achieve for myself. So yeah, it's gotta go. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this content and you want to see more from me. I post every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's it. Bye.